I mean my words, give him 40, he tags him up, doesn't finish it. Surely, no, not able to do it yet with 15 seconds left. There's nothing left to talk about. OpTic Gaming has done it.
God.
3-0 as Formal kills the entire team in the base, baby. This is sick stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is over. OpTic Gaming are your CWL Paris Open champions in dominating fashion.
Honestly, I feel like if we play like we did at ESWC, like, if we play at that level, nobody's beating us at a tournament. I'm sorry, we were just untouchable.
Probably the best assault rifle player in the game right now with the NV4 in his hands.
Well, he's playing back bus. You see why he is so accurate as he lines up to Joe. Shani eliminated there with the two-piece from Formal. But back to OpTic Gaming, they're looking strong in the hard point, which was, you know, maybe their best game mode that we saw from them at ESWC. I know they were lights out in Search and Destroy as well, but hard point has been very strong for them. Currently holding on to a 23-point advantage.
Hard point, this is not what Red Reserve wanted. They need to actually contest here towards the center, but you see OpTic, they push 3 players all the way through. They're able to wipe the board with Red Reserve. Now they have the spawns for Barn. Not looking good for Red Reserve.
Oh, I know I take some flack for highlighting Formal's performances this time. At 35 and 21, the man is crushing right now and helping get his team to the 200-point mark first here. Is OpTic continuing to hold top middle. It's Scump playing bottom window. He has that reactive armor to work with as well.
I mean, even I give you flack sometimes for the stuff you say about Formal, but I mean, with the way he's played so far in Infinite Warfare, it's kind of hard not to highlight him.
This is a 20-point game. And look at the slaying differential. I know I mentioned it a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
what is it? Is it Red Reserve doing something right to keep it this close despite being outslayed? Or is it a little bit of greedy play here from OpTic Gaming? What's going on?
I mean, you look at it, you get on the hill, you trade out the kills effectively there, you rotate a little bit earlier, you're able to keep these games close no matter what the slaying department, you know, all the kills and deaths says. Because a lot of these kills, I mean, OpTic, they can pick them up in the middle of the map, whatnot. It really doesn't mean much in terms of collecting score. And you do see Red Reserve, I mean, when they are picking up the kills, in and around the objective, that's really where they've kind of kept this game close.
Well, OpTic can actually close it out here if they find the kills. It's Scump doing a good job inside, finding kills, also doing a bit of damage here with the assist coming through. And when you've got Formal overlooking you up top, and with the two-piece after two-piece, this guy has been able to put up, that should be the icing on the cake. And it's going to be 42 kills, make it 43 for OpTic's Formal. And you heard talks during scrims that Scump might start finally using the ERAD more and more. He seemed hesitant to do that early in the game.
Yeah, it just makes way too much sense for him to have the ERAD in his hands. We have not seen it thus far in this match, but I do expect you to see it maybe in a hard point, a close quartered map. As the tournament goes on, it'll be OpTic Gaming though, and this Search and Destroy taking round number 1.
Well, they're looking to hit mid-heavy, and they're pushing the steps. Nades in, first kill for Karma. As he continues the streak, maybe a fourth in the steps. Teammates able to pick that up, checking bedroom window. That's Joe, sees nades flying in. Up close and personal is Scump. Urban, pal, you're by yourself at a 1v3, and he's got to work some magic.
So that bothers me a little bit, that push, from the standpoint that if you're going to commit to going down the stairs, as soon as the first guy dies, you need to commit to it. You can't just all run away. You pretty much just give one guy up for nothing. It's now Urban in the 1v2, knows where both players are, able to get one.
Ooh, that was, I don't know if Karma was thinking to go back towards steps, or maybe he was looking the other way, high up on a wall run, but that was awkward for a moment.
And now Red Reserve, they have control of this top flat area, and that's exactly what they want to do here, but Formal coming from behind, picks up 2. 2v2. He's going to jump down. Karma takes out 1. He takes out the last player. Just like that. It looked like Red Reserve had the advantage, and OpTic Gaming just storms right back. So it's been a very long time. They had a dominant winter bracket run at ESWC, and just like that, Red Reserve again, they open up with 2 early kills, and then OpTic Gaming answers back with 3 of their own. It's going to be a 1v1, and that is going to be it. It's going to be Crim. I believe in your final kill cam as OpTic Gaming takes S&D 6-2. play on this map. I was watching one of the FaZe series earlier. I believe it was against Elevate, and you saw even Clayster running the E-Rad on this map. So you're going to see a lot of players running the E-Rad here.
It's absurd. It's so good at close range. There's nothing that can really hang with it. Sure, you can find a kill with perfect K-bar shots or maybe getting the jump on somebody, but in a head-up gunfight against any AR, it's going to melt you. But look at this. They've got control of the base, and it's Shani and Red Reserve with a dunk here early on. Tim behind makes the play, and then by the time they get to it, they charge. Urban's up on spawn, and Urban finds a two-piece, so that's now 4 down. You've got Karma flying high in your base, trying to find the kills. Ends up being more bait for Scup than anything, and OpTic Gaming gets a dunk through.
Lead this push here for OpTic Gaming, and OpTic, they've been able to pick up some kills in the Red Reserve base and not turn it into consistent points, and this one does look like you will see a 2-point play coming in as Formal picks up 2, and he's on a 3 streak right now, starting to heat up. Sometimes that actually carries over into your actual team's gameplay, and I do think I've seen a lot of 8s lately. See Formal though using the FTL jump. It's going to be a 2-point play there.
Is looking to potentially be a 3-0. The passes forward. Krim gets the dunk through.
It's hard for me to remember a time where we just saw one player like be so dominant from game to game.
In the 2 respawns, and that's gonna do it. Red Reserve, you know, they play them a bit tough there in the game 1, but the 3-piece from Karma, kind of the icing on the cake, is they're gonna shut it down 12-5, and that's a 6-0 map count so far for OpTic Gaming in their pool.
I'm going to give it to one play. Whenever Damon 1v1'd against, I think it was Fastball 5-5, we were down 2-5. Ever since then, we've been a completely different team in and out of games. So I got to give, all my credit, all of my team's credit to that.
It's OpTic Gaming versus Envy in retaliation hardpoint.
I think this first hill is going to be really telling how Envy comes out and play. You're going to need to see their long-range assault rifles and Slasher and JCap be able to pick up kills at range, kind of make Formal move out of those advantageous positions in the back.
And they know how Formal likes to play. These two teams have a lot of experience against each other now. Some of the longest standing veterans in Call of Duty, many Call of Duty championship victories between these squads. We'll go ahead and swap our attention over to OpTic Gaming, where we have been talking a lot about Envy so far in this one, but it's actually OG up by about 10 seconds. As we begin the rotation towards this back cathedral side, right now there's going to be some tough gunfights here for the likes of Crimsix alongside Karma. Can they get the job done? It's going to be a no. This is what we want to see from the OpTic Envy series. So evenly matched, the score you saw it 68-68 for a brief moment there. Scup doing what he can to try to get these entry kills to try to fight for these back spawns. Apathy's got a tall order ahead of him, so does John. The first engagement coming on through. John's got help. Unfortunately, OpTic Gaming are there, and they will stop any scores for Envy. My goodness, OpTic Gaming now 245 to 189. Look at Karma being the sneaky beaver, laying down with camo. That is it. And Scup's letting them know. He's ready for game number 2.
Yeah, we pretty much see the same rigs and traits in every single game. You do see OpTic Gaming getting very aggressive on the defensive side, and it's going to be 2 kills traded out from either side, but it's going to be Karma running on the outside of the map. Able to pick up 1. I thought JCat was going to fall off for a second. Karma with 1 more. Slasher, the last one alive, he gets taken out.
And now OpTic Gaming again going for the standard B play, but Crimsix on the flank gets a drop on Apathy, and that'll be first blood for OG.
And as soon as he picks up 1, his teammates push through the front side of the bomb site, and Karma's able to get 2. It's going to leave Slasher the only one up.
Slasher dropping on back. He's been spotted. At least does get 1 onto Krim. Will give himself a chance. He's got camo as well, so it's absolutely still possible.
And we did see a 1v3 from Gunless with camo on this one in Atlanta, so maybe we see him. All right.
So much less vulnerable in that play.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. So we do see now Envy on offense trying to push in towards this A site. You see John get tagged up pretty bad. It's actually a team kill that comes in yet again, so Apathy teams kills John in this round, make it a 3v3.
Apathy going to throw out that cluster grenade. Envy using a bit more of those this time around. So we're seeing teams adapt with all sorts of different grenades coming into play here. 3 versus 3. An A site pressure looks like the play call from Envy, but look at the pressure from middle map now from OpTic Gaming. They've got 2 players pitching in towards you. Crimsix gets the better of 2, and it's JCap by himself.
Wow, that is a very good retake there from OpTic Gaming.
First blood for Karma. He still has his payload ready to go. Apathy's been tagged up and spotted. This round looks like it's closing in on Envy quick. OG up 2-0 as they look dominant now.
I'm pitching, I'm pitching. Spawn far. Spy top. Top dead, let's go, boys. John and App. Back glass, and one guy's back alley. Go orange. Get to a point. Nice, back alley, one more. Come on, let's go. Point. Go for one. He's looking middle. Got it. Nice, two there. Good shit. Point, two, that's a two. Absolute time. Hey, behind me. Yellow. I got guys. Okay, grab you again. Watch gas. No, we're good.
Control as they go for another dunk now to go up 7-1. 4 dead for Envy. This is just so one-sided. Crim6 does not die to apathy. It's 4 dead for Envy as OG look to put on the pressure.
Again, the key to this push is number 7 on the bottom of your mini-map. It's going to be Crim6. You see the pressure coming from the up top with the drone. Crim coming on the flank here, trying to make something happen. The pass comes in. A 2-point play goes through for OpTic.
OpTic are 1 kill away from Scump having his payload, giving OpTic all 4 of their abilities to use.
Well, here's the issue for Envy is you do have all those payloads on the side of OpTic. Karma actually uses the camo.
That's a dub.
And when you use camo, you pretty much know you're going to get points. So there's no way that they can stop that. Karma goes right in for 2.
But right now, with this map streak that OpTic Gaming now have at what could be, I believe, 23 maps in a row, 1 on LAN, they look like an unstoppable force. OpTic Gaming, 3-0 envious. The E-Classico is one-sided right now.
I don't want to say unstoppable. We still got to come out and play these teams with the utmost respect. One of our biggest issues is showing teams too little respect and letting them take a respawn off us or something like that. So just got to come out, stay calm, cool, collected.
But Gosu crew picks up 3 kills at the beginning of this game. They get early control.
They get early control. Formal, though, able to at least pick up 1. He's got some work to do at mid-map. 1 in loading, 1 bottom hut, 1 top. Shot a little bit off, finally going to get cleaned up, and that's going to be Mox taking him down. But that's what's interesting, and that's what's so scary about OpTic. If Karma or Formal or Scump aren't really going off, somebody else will. And right now it's Crim6. He's 16-10. He's leading all Slayers in the game. They have so many. It's a quad threat, right? Anybody can do it when they need to.
OpTic actually sends 2 players on the rotation early. They both get taken out right away. This would be huge for Gosu crew. They have an opportunity to even get a ton of time here and can really put away this game 1.
It's a big reason why you see a 100-point advantage right now for TGC. They're looking to shut this one down in game 1.
Well, it's really difficult for Scump to get into great positions with the K-Bar when he's getting gunned from long range by the NV4 player on the other side. Formal opens up a lot of opportunities for Scump on the map.
Exotic, the man of the map.
It's a lot like how the E United versus OpTic Gaming one started with a snipe coming from the other side, but it's Karma and Crim6, 2 of the players we featured at the top of our S&D leaderboards. They run through the rest of Gosu crew, round 1 to OpTic.
Formal finds 2 early ones to give a 3-2 edge to OpTic Gaming. Answering back is Mox, but suddenly it's Exotic again, all by his lonesome. Can he clutch up? Nope, it's Crim shutting him down. 4-0 OpTic Gaming. He's tagged up. He's got to get back to his teammate. It'll be an opportunity for a bait and switch here. They're pushing through. He's weak and both drop simultaneously. 6-2 OpTic Gaming, and we've got ourselves one hell of a series. Opening the path for his teammate. Karma trying to get in. It's Crim paving the way. He's got him locked back alley, and this is going to be a dunk for sure. And now a lot of potential to do a ton of damage here.
Well, good rotation out of that spawn, but it's going to be another 2-point play for OpTic Gaming out of that.
Split spawn here. I don't think Crim's going to be ready for this at all. The 1-pointer looks off left. It's going to be short as well. Is anyone there to find the points and pass it forward? And Crim has got it. Dunk in. 7 on the board, and Scumpy still in the base, wreaking havoc. To make a play, just spotting right now with that extra armor. Going to go ahead and reset as he waits for a little bit of help, and now it's go time. He gets the call, wraps the edge, there's the dunk, and the beatdown through the uplink.
You got to be angry. I mean, if you're OpTic Gaming, you come into this series, Gosu crew, a fantastic team. You view yourself as the best in the world, bar none. You can't be dropping maps to teams you're supposed to beat. They had to be pretty pissed after dropping that first hard point.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have asked every player in OpTic Gaming what they thought the result of this series would be, every one of them would have said 3-0, and it would have been one of those delusionally confident answers for an interview. They just would have known this would be a 3-0. But TGC comes in, steals the game 1, and as a result, we still got ourselves a series.
Gosu crew, they have the spawns for that barn hardpoint. That would be the next hardpoint in the rotation of hills. They need to control that because that is where you're going to get a ton of your time.
Crim6 now, Matt, is pushed into the opposition's window. Well, wow, I thought he was going to win that one. but that is what an ERAD can do to you. Sometimes first shot does not matter when an ERAD is at close range.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing the first half of the game. OpTic Gaming able to break this barn hardpoint. Can they do it again? Gosu crew gets over, gets early control first.
They've got the early control. Now we'll see it from their POV if they can hold. The answer seems to be no. Exotic still here, but he will drop where the spawn's going to come in all the way across the map. OpTic Gaming again gets the break in barn. Formal right behind him at 29 and 21. Everyone getting it done for OpTic, and as we rotate out, they're only needing 15 points in barn to say sayonara to the side of Gosu crew.
This is the third time that Gosu crew has set up here for barn. 2 kills come in for OpTic Gaming, make it 3. They are not going to be able to get a hold here. When you commit so much to this hardpoint, Maven, and you throw so much of the game's life on the line to secure this hill, and you don't get it, you're going to end up losing these games.
As those kills come in, that should be the barn door closing on Gosu crew. OpTic Gaming undefeated in their pool as the crowd lets them hear it.
To his classic, 4-1 is Saints. He's on a 4 streak after that one. Luminosity in total control. Luminosity in control, 112-72. How did LG build this lead?
So these teams, they know the in and outs of each other. Obviously not search and destroy. Teams do not practice that, but especially in the hard points, they know where the players like to fight in.
Octane picked up 2 big kills at the top of the map to secure the last 10 seconds, but once again, it's OpTic set up first here at the lower street hardpoint. This is where they gained a big chunk of time in the first rotation. Down by 100, they desperately need to claw back in the game, and they can do it here on the lower street, but the biggest fights are still to come when we head to the Cathedral and the Broken Building.
They need to win these kills on the rotation. They need to lock this down, or else OpTic Gaming is going to blow this game open.
It was a 95-point game. Now we are looking at a 15-point differential. Scump is inside. Luminosity spawning at the bottom of the map. OpTic has them trapped.
To the cuts. Has one player to his right. Uses FTL jump. Goes right into one. He's going to pick up Slack as well. Trying to locate Octane. Not able to take him out. Octane picks up 2 big kills there. Saints alive on the hill for LG.
Look at player number 8. It's going to be Karma challenging. He's inside, and that was a crucial kill from Classic. Karma was threatening to end the game right there. Classic has to use his payload. Camo has been activated. He trades kills, buys time for his teammates. Saints coming off the respawn, but Crim6 with a big 2-piece Scump with the 3rd. Saints is able to trade it out, but it's OpTic Gaming winning the final battle. After being down 100 points, they're going to take game 1. Was able to use it pretty efficiently on A last night. Formal tries his best, but it's Classic getting the best of them.
Yeah, when they push in towards A and you have that sniper on the other side, obviously no overkill. You have the pistol against the ERADs, SMGs, just not going to be able to win many battles. And Crim trying to push in, Saints able to take him out. A good first round from Luminosity. Not going to stop here. They're going to push all the way through. Players on Luminosity going to have to go on the hunt.
And this is big. Octane has spotted him. He's called out too. Does he know he's been seen? I think he does. The challenge is there, and it's Crim6 winning this one. Slack last man alive, and not for long. The pajama pants too strong from Scumpy.
So 2 A pushes, 1 from either side.
All clear at B. Will Luminosity be able to retake this time around?
You see what LG is actually trying to do. They tried to actually bait them into this position on that back rock for that exact reason, to try and get a pick here. You potentially, I was going to say, use the camo to get into an advantageous spot. Classic with ERAD gets 1, able to pick up a 2nd. 1 more player left. Formal drops. Back-to-back rounds for Luminosity. Streaked out of the B-bomb site.
Camo, Karma, here he comes. K-Bar up close. And he's gonna win it versus Classic. Tagged up, kills are being traded. 3-on-2, make it a 2-on-1. Octane last man standing for Luminosity, and Formal's gonna find him. We're going to round 11. OpTic's pushing in straight into the ERAD, but Formal somehow wins the gunfight. Octane is gonna take out a teammate, and all of a sudden it's a 1v1. Karma versus Slack. And OpTic Gaming's Karma clutches up once again in round 11 in a 1v1 situation. Octane playing so patiently. I thought he was flanking. Instead, he was just holding that middle map position, was able to find 2. But now it's OpTic Gaming. They have 3 Luminosity players in front of them. They have the drone out. Scump is going to find Slack after the grenade does damage. 1 bullet will clean him up. And this is a scoring opportunity if you get one more kill, but no. Down goes Scump. Crim's gonna jump out at the right moment, hits the 1-point play. It's all tied up with 4:14 to go. Luminosity, you heard them giving Octane a little bit of flack. You should have gone for a 1-point play. There's a little bit of arguing or criticism. Now though, they were able to get the communication going. 3 straight points on the board. 2:30 still to go.
Can get the drone, just stalling OpTic out for a few seconds so his teammates can come off the spawn. Big plays here from OpTic.
6 seconds, it's a 2-possession game. We're going to a game 4. Luminosity finally able to finish strong, and they take throwback.
Crim and Formal try and push through the front. He takes both of them out. Then you have Karma and Scump coming from the backside. He kills both those players as well. That is such a big play for Luminosity in this match.
Been watching this guy since my first cast way back at Dallas. Black Ops 2, Slacked, still the hero, is going to help force a game 5. They need just 5 more points. They can do it here on the cell block. 3 of the 4 kills. Formal the last man standing, and that's going to do it. 250 to 130. Josiah is pumped up. Now we are seeing a match point. Is OpTic Gaming going to be in our winter semifinal tomorrow, or is it LG coming back with 4 straight rounds? They need a big defense right now. All 8 players are about to meet up at the drill. You see how aggressive this defense is, but look out for the payloads. Karma is going to have his. He's out of the action. Formal gone as well. Crim, Six, and Scump up against Octane. Last man standing. Octane gets it down to a 1v1. Octane versus Crim, and it's all Crim. What a slide from Scump there. Jordan's going to be in. He's going to be scoring. And he does have a little bit of protection. Crim just picked off Vance, though. Now Jared has to defend himself. Zero is there to help out with the kill on Karma. Somehow, Splyce holds on. Both teams going back and forth, battling down low. At the end of the day, it's OpTic's Crim 6 coming out on top.
AdCat, he has to be big for them, especially as this series goes on, because speaking of uplink, he's been a big reason why they've been strong. He's phenomenal at Precinct.
Talking to Jared before this game, I asked him, how do you feel you match up against OpTic Gaming? He just shrugged his shoulders. He's like, yeah, pretty good, I guess. But he didn't seem to be super confident. I asked him, when was the last time we saw you and Madcat in a winner's bracket finals with international competition? He said it's been all the way since G3 back in Call of Duty Ghost. So if they can pull off the victory here over OpTic Gaming and match up against FaZe Winter in the winner's bracket finals, that will be a massive accomplishment for these legendary players.
Well, team, when it comes down to crunch time, nobody does it better. Formal, 5 in a row, grabbing the remaining time, and now it's time to push out. You have Scump on one side, Formal on the other. The trap is in. Scump finds the first kill. Look at the clock. It keeps ticking down. They don't even need to get the hard point. They just have to play the time.
Absolutely no one in there. That means the clock is going to tick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. OpTic Gaming takes this one 233 to 206. OpTic trying to tie this one up.
Well, Crim's got to get ready. The flank is coming on. They hit quick. He was not prepared for that at all. It was a 3-man push through the flank as soon as Crim turns. He has multiple players in his face with the call-out obviously in. Formal wraps back. That should be an easy one for him to pick up. 1 kill goes his way. Another one in the back. Can't snap on. That's Madcat trading it. Now Karma by himself. He's 2 and 3, and he's got 3 players to fight.
Karma basically at this point has to delay the defeat. Or just kill all 3 of them. Get the first 2 picks. Expect the flank. But it's Zero who is sticking it right now. He's been on it for 4
doesn't get to it.
and he's going to get them all. What a clutch play here from Splyce. They have faith in the defuse, and even though he lost his protectors, Zero is going to come up big.
They're 2 versus 3. Karma and Crim 6 have a lot of work to do, and only 30 seconds to work to defuse.
Say that again. Jerd, 10 and 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in round 5. Jerd is playing insane today.
It's been incredible to see him develop over the course of this game. You saw the 2-piece he had to open up this round, and with 15 seconds left, There's nothing he can do. Karma's about to be tagged up from 3 angles. They don't even need to find the kill. Bullets flying in from everywhere. No time to make the play, and as Crim peeks, he falls. It's fist bumps around for Splyce as they now take a 4-1 edge. Lower ground, try to see if he can get an opening pick with 30 seconds left.
And don't be surprised if we see Zero just going straight for the defuse again. He did it in round 3. He could potentially pull it off once again. Crim 6 trying to keep OpTic in this.
He just gives himself at least a favorable gunfight. I don't think he actually got spotted. It was a oh, he did. And I thought it was a pre-aim to the corner, maybe behind that box is what we saw. But Splyce now, they get it done. That is going to be the first loss for OpTic Gaming in Search and Destroy. I've watched a lot of Splyce on this particular map, and it is Mad Cat and Bans. That duo is phenomenal at getting the slaying done while Jared and Zero get the dirty work in. And so far, so good. But OpTic Gaming now getting their first points on the board.
Up on defense here. Player number 7, Karma trying to get to the ticket booth. Here comes OpTic swing.
And that's the pitch you need. You need to hit from 2 prongs, and that comes through. The distraction is there. And now the tie game with 10 seconds left. OpTic Gaming getting on the board in a big way. I had not enough time to get anything else going, but that's the first time we've seen this level of control. Not once from this side did they get it done. And in my opinion, if you're going to win a game, you need to get that drop a couple times through the course of that half.
All OpTic here in the last 2 minutes.
Here goes the camo, they get him the drone. Now it's time for the 2-point play. Can they get the body block? No, dunk it! 8-6 OpTic Gaming.
It started with some teamwork. Now it's individual performances. Formal, a rock star. Scump killing it at 30 more kills and another respawn. And they are putting the 11th point on the board. This one is over.
Can't get the last though. Formal has to go huge. 240 for Splyce. They have one last opportunity. Nades in. There's a camo inside. They can't get it done. Time ticking away. Karma has to get in. He gets in at 249 behind a couple of players. Getting 5 more kills. Can't get the break in. The final tick should be there. But Crim 6 is just barely still alive. It's done.
And there is your final kill. Massive performance from Splyce.
Mad Cat getting pushed, able to gun Formal, not easy to do. Drop shot, roll! There's a second. The third, though, not able to do it. Advance drops as well. OpTic edges Splyce yet again. The use on OpTic is the FTL jump. That's the one positive you kind of have for Splyce, but they have the 2-man advantage. This is going to be so tough to break. The push now coming in. The 1 kill comes through, but they end up dropping, not able to find in the back. Now he's got 3 to deal with, tries to get to the edge. He's tagged up. They're flying at him, and that is it. OpTic Gaming has taken it.
I think Clay switching over to the NV4 has helped his game out so much. This is the first time I've really seen him at an event where I'm like, Clay, how you feeling? He can legitimately look at me with a smile and say he's feeling really good going into these games. I think his play kind of carries over to the rest of his team. The confidence he gives to his teammates. Can't match that in the scoreboard, but OpTic Gaming Scump getting off to a good start.
Here are 3 members of FaZe about to push in. Here comes the crash. As soon as Clayster gets to the top bridge, they will all come in at once. Down goes Attached, though. Scump is going to pick up the first kill. Zuma trades out, but Formal, Scump, and Crim all in the feed as OpTic holds once again. They have built the largest lead we have seen so far in this game. 40 points and counting. He's locking it in. 9 points to go. FaZe cannot wait for help. They have to go 1 by 1, and it's not going to work. Scump, 3 of the final 4 kills. Crim 6 is going to seal the deal as OpTic takes game 1. You can see it's the duo patrolling. Formal right next to Scump. They have each other's backs. But where is Clayster? There's the pistol kill. Scump gets the call out. Pistol versus K-Bar.
Oh, this is a good spot for Clay, actually, Chris, and he actually misses a punch. Goes to try and pick it up, not able to win it.
The shockwave, baby. Scumpy making faces over at Clay, saying, "What you doing, boy?"
Definitely has a chance to make something happen here. Sees one. There's exactly where this next player is.
And look at the play from Clay. There goes the jump, though. The FTL jump, too strong, catching Clay off guard. The payload paying dividends. 6-3, OpTic Gaming is now up 2-0. And Enable trading duos. And we're going to see Enable with 3 straight kills will help FaZe power out of their base once again. We're going into halftime, Matt, with a very tight game. It's 2-1, FaZe currently on top.
Just kind of keep it there for a little bit, force FaZe into them. Now with the SMGs able to win it, Krim with overdrive brings it right through. Put another 2 points on the board.
Nice use of the payload there to play the objective. Everyone from OpTic is slaying well. That has been the difference throughout this second side. You need to see more kills. Clayster is starting to heat up. They know they've done it, Matt. 8-2, your final score in Uplink. OpTic Gaming with a perfect 3-0 here in our winners bracket final.
If you had to pick one team to face, who would it be and why?
I think right now, yeah, we're pretty confident in whoever we face, but I think the most ideal one would probably be United. Okay. I mean, I think it'd be nice to play them.
For that second hard point, Krim picks up 2 big kills in the middle of the map. But you just hear that OG fans, Chris, they are just so loud. They are fired up, trying to will this team to a championship. Rotate to Grave and hold that one as well.
Before you even move around the map, though, you have to think about what's going wrong in our gunfights. Look at these numbers, 10-6, 12-6, 11-7, and 13-8. Everyone +4, +5, +6. OpTic Gaming is going in. For Formal, Scump was just on a 4 streak. They are 9 points away. They've rotated first. It's Karma set up to seal the deal.
Set up inside commissary. Nobody even close for E United, Chris. This is going to be a Game 1 win for OpTic Gaming. The middle of the map with the ERAD, jumps up, challenges the assault rifle player. It's a really easy gunfight for him to win. It's going to result in another.
Oh my goodness, Karma!
All right, yeah, he's finally digging out. Arcees comes off the wall run before things got a little bit too scary. They'll be 5-1 E United, then where you kind of gave it away in a close position. Silly uses FTL jump, dives pretty quick there, getting on top of the bus. Krim able to take him out. Pristini answers with a kill. Formal with a 2-piece. Just like that, gunless, the last one alive.
Yeah, and if you're gunless right now, you just save these streaks. You don't try and be a hero. For both teams, 35 seconds left. This bomb needs to be defused. Pristini protecting it. Last man standing. Can he clutch? Formal is in the air, and Formal will get the kill. E United slowly but surely allowing OpTic back in this game. Left on the clock.
See how they're going to attack this. Looks like Formal waiting for his teammates in the back to make a play, and it's going to be Scump and Karma coming over the top. It is just Silly alive for E United.
What just happened? Up 5-1, OpTic Gaming comes storming back. Dallas, Texas, get on your feet. Show some love for these 8 players. This is the grand final. And to open things up, it is 4 straight kills for E United. They're looking to punish.
You cannot have those small mistakes like they did earlier.
If someone touched that drone a little bit earlier, this could be a 4-1 game. We're going to see what's going to happen here as Karma jumps it in. Is going to see the drone running right past him. Karma's wall running. There is one player to stop him. Gunless is there. The shots can't land in time. Gunless was looking beyond Karma, found Formal, but did not stop the drone. A 2-point lead now for OpTic Gaming.
Leading the charge.
Down goes Silly. Camo is out though for Gunless. He's bobbing, he's weaving, he's jumping, he's in. 5-4. A great 2-point play. 2, maybe 3 down. And force a last-ditch effort toss off. There it comes. It's United. They will take the lead once again. OpTic Gaming not out of this one yet.
You see the camo being caught there. I believe you do have the drone. Oh, Karma actually forgot to get the drone. I thought he had it in his hands. Going for one more at the end. Oh, not gonna connect.
Tournament point.
You see Scump starting things out with the ERAD in his hands. I think the ERAD definitely can come into play on this map. Gunless using it for E United. Knows in some of the gun adjustments in Infinite Warfare, the ERAD is a gun at close to medium range. It just absolutely melts. And I think on a map like this, you can definitely put it to great use.
3 of his teammates were dropped immediately. OpTic Gaming is just wiping E United off of the map. It's not 1 kill at a time. They're getting big clears. That's what gave them the lead on baseball. We could see it once again. OpTic Gaming now in charge. 149 to 142. The 30-point advantage for E United erased from this game.
You gunfight.
Look at Krim though. Krim and Formal all over your kill feed. Krim contesting, His teammates now back in the action. Player 5, that was Karma, able to rotate over. They'll be able to continue to contest, but E United is now 6 points away.
Yeah, and OpTic Gaming, they go all the way back by bike path. Now they have to fight all the way for the hard point with only 1 second left. E United not going to take it here. We get a contest. We're going over to baseball, and OpTic Gaming has control. This would be such a collapse. E United needs a break.
Is OpTic Gaming going to do it again? It's Crim6 overlooking the field. Karma pre-aiming, waiting for a challenger. OpTic 16 points away.
And E United has no streaks here. They have no abilities. They're going to need to do it gun on gun. Pristini with 1 gunfight gets a touch on the hard point. And just like that, how the tides have turned, we are going to a game 5.
First blood. There's a challenge at the top of the map as well inside the hotel. Crim6 is going to be tagged up but survives. He forces Gunless back as well. And Formal now is going to try and get the transition kills. Nice teamwork here. Formal's going to find Gunless, then Arseny's. Pristini's going to fall at the hands of Scump, but Silly still in it. Will he be able to pull off the ace? It's not looking good, and Crim6 will send him home here in round 2. Ready to fight, finds the kill, but Gunless is there to trade out. These hits from E United, they just swarm as a squad, and once again, it's only Karma left alive. He is gonna fall. We are all tied up here in game 5. And look how scared OpTic is. They get fooled, they all go to A, but the bomb is over at B. Man advantage for E United here, 45 seconds to go. This bomb should go down any moment.
Yeah, monster retake for OpTic Gaming if they're able to come back in this one. Formal, quick shots in Silly. It's going to be Karma and Scump heading down the stairs. It's going to be Gunless picking up 1 more.
Scump is out, so no reactive armor. It's only Formal, and we are going to a second best of 5. Staggering their way through, but finally it's Karma and Crim6 up for now.
Yeah, but this is where you start to get in trouble in hardpoint, Chris, when you start flooding from one side. The other team is still controlling the spawns. They're spawning closer, so they're going to win this trade battle eventually, and you see E United come out on top. They're going to take the last 20 or so seconds.
OpTic Gaming, are they going to challenge one more time? It looks like it. Here comes the push from the top of the bridge. Pristini's waiting for him.
Yeah, but now they're going to give up Drill at the beginning. 2 players for E United rotate over to Drill early. It's actually a big kill there by Formal, another one by Scump. So looks like OpTic Gaming should be able to get Drill control here at the beginning of the hardpoint.
For your red arrows, E United has to go across this very narrow sky bridge. There's plenty of head cover. Formal able to just sit back and pick them off from afar. They got to go for a wall run, and that is going to be 3 crosshairs looking for you. Forum wins the first fight, challenging a second. Karma trades out. Gunless will fall. Karma causing problems. Silly and Arseny's trying to hold strong, and it will be Arseny's winning the last fight. This will keep E United scoring.
Gunless wins 1 fight. He has 1 teammate there in support. It's going to be Silly. They need to get in and contest.
250, 198. OpTic Gaming strikes first.
Here, RC's coming around the corner. You take out that bomb planter. It just gives Formal 2-3 seconds to figure out where you are. Put a few bullets in you before you can even snap onto him.
Just thinking about the situation we're in right now, it's ridiculous. 2 grand finals, 4 best of 5s between these 2 squads. 2-on-2 situation. Gunless and Pristini for E United going up against Formal and Crim. And Gunless is looking for Formal. He spotted him once. Can he get there in time? Crim is coming, and this one is over. Formal wins the last fight.
Listen, it's going to be Arseny's getting on top of Boss. He's going to push straight through. And he's in a great position to try and help get another 1-point play on the board for United.
Gunless already at 25 kills is going to pop the camo as the drone runs through. 5th point now on the board for United. The E-Rads coming up big for Pristini and Gunless. Here comes the drone in the hands of Arseny's.
I cannot remember the last time we have watched Gunless when he used active camo and did not get points out of it. Oh, man.
Duncan, it's a 1-point game after this one goes through.
This is going to come down to that gunfight in the middle of the map. You do have Arseny still alive with overdrive. He actually could pick up the drone and get out of the way, but with only 1 point needed for OpTic Gaming, they throw the drone over. He has camo. Karma going for the 1.
Yes! With 1 second left. Karma hits the toss. What did OpTic Gaming just do? 5 points in your final 70 seconds.
With the E-Rad, smart play. He's going to push forward. E-United going for the dagger here in game 3.
And here comes Silly, 1-point toss, no interception. They are going to seal the deal after a heroic effort for OpTic Gaming to force overtime. Over right here.
I actually wonder if OpTic thinks that E-United cannot win on this because they rotate all the way towards Broken. They're not really paying attention to the clock. And
2, 1, 250, 138. E-United blowing out OpTic Gaming in the second half of game number 4. What is happening? This is a 10-game grand final here at CWL Dallas, presented by the PlayStation 4.
This would be the absolute craziest. Down 5-0, streaks on the other side. You have nothing to work with.
One word, Matt. Full sail. We'll see if it happens again. This time, though, it's Crim6 and Karma wearing OpTic jerseys. And we're going to start this one up with Karma. Here come the score streaks. The bombs are coming down. They're going to force back everyone from E-United.
Look, he just goes for a ping there, just trying to get some vision for the rest of his teammates. Now the Trinity Rocket going to come down. It's going to allow Scump to get one here. Karma just trying to see if he can pick up 1 kill with this. He tries to drop it towards the backside of observation. Does not pick up 1. It's going to be Crim6 picking up another.
Gunless is out. Silly is gone. Just the twins left. Down goes Arsenes. Down goes Prestigious. All OpTic Gaming.
That was a ridiculous match. Almost got reverse sweep 2 times in a row in grand finals. That would have been absolutely heartbreaking, but you know, thanks to my man Damon over there.